Anyway, we're so excited. PDX Jazz reached out and said, we want to have a show here again this year. So this is part of their free community shows, and we're very grateful to them for bringing Colescott and the Red Hots here, because it's a tight stage, and it's really fun for us to have a lot of people up here. I'm going to let him introduce the rest of the band, and he's going to have a really cool announcement for you at the end of the show or whenever he wants to make it. Never mind. Okay, done.
That was Reggie Houston on the saxophone, everybody. And before that, you heard Sam DeShane on the trumpet. We have on the keys joining us tonight, Harrison Richter. And on the drums, Mr. Shook Black. As our kind host Shelley was telling earlier, my name is Colescott, and these are my Red Hots. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We have a wonderful evening of music planned for you all, and I hope you'll really have a great time. Let's take it out, guys. There we go. Strutting with Some Barbecue, written by our patron saint of jazz, that would be Louis Armstrong, and his wife, Lil Hardin Armstrong. That's right. That's something to clap about, I think. Now, I'll use that as a segue to tell you a little bit of the inspiration for this band. You see, I as much as I would like to be as original as possible all the time, I am not. They say that the good artists borrow, the great artists steal, so I stole this band name from my grandpa. His name was Robert Colescott. He was a wonderful painter. I hope you check him out. But his avocation was being a drummer, like Shook. And so he pressed a couple of demo records in the 1940s under the name Colescott and His Red Hots. And I thought, well, I really can't do better than that name. And that way we keep it in the family, too, especially given that I was named after him. But about 2 years after studying dutifully the music of Louis Armstrong, as per the wonderful Wynton Marsalis' suggestion, I found to my great surprise and delight that Robert's father, my great-grandfather Warrington, actually played with Louis Armstrong 100 years ago in New Orleans on a riverboat. That's right, back when Louis was just a young teenager. It was between 1916 and 1919. So that was when Louis was far too young even to get in most places around here. So kind of funny how that all worked out. And so I always got to do something by Mr. Armstrong on these shows. So thank you for joining me again. And I hope that you're all having a good time this week. I know it was a little windy and blustery, so I appreciate y'all leaving your umbrellas at home so that you wouldn't be carried away and turned into a sail in the wind and streets of Portland. Thank you for being here. Please give yourselves a round of applause for being here. Well, every show with the Red Hots has an underlining theme of gratitude. I believe that Thanksgiving is not a holiday that should just be celebrated one day, but rather 365 per year. And you don't have to get stuffed and then have acid reflux in order to feel grateful about the world. So, without further ado, here's a song on my record that was just released this week, which you can check out with the scanning QR codes at the front and the back. My debut record with the Red Hots, recorded 2 years ago in New York City. This is a song about a particular kind of person you would want to say thank you for, and they might even be here with you. In our lives, friends may come and friends may go away, and the greatest friends you'll be with are the ones who stay. The best friends that you know will encourage you to grow and help you get through anything, and that is why I always sing. When you feel alone, you're never really on your own. When you're walking with your best friends, those troubles pass you by, and I know the reason why, 'cause you're talking with your best friend. Now sometimes life will bring you bad news that you just don't understand, but you won't have quite as much to lose when you've got a friend to lend a helping hand. Whatever comes your way, it will always be a sunny day when you're walking with your best friend. Tell me about it, Reggie. Reggie Houston, everybody. That was Sam Dishing playing the trumpet for you. Oh, now sometimes life will bring you bad news you just don't understand. But you won't have quite as much to lose when you've got a friend to lend a helping hand. Whatever comes your way, it will always be a sunny day when you're walking with your best friend. When you're talking with your best friend. I'll give you a moment to say thank you to your friends who are here with you today. You want to read something for us? Yeah. Well, you've heard a wonderful taste of Mr. Houston's saxophone playing. Wouldn't you say it is simply sublime? Now, Mr. Houston is an extra special guest here because he lived in Portland for many, many years. He's hailing from down south, the Big Easy, New Orleans. And he lived in Portland for a long, long time. And then moved back to New Orleans recently, right?
Yes, but I'm moving back to Portland soon.
Whoa, that's news. He just couldn't get enough of the Northwest. That's right. So he's... That's right. And he was just playing the Portland Jazz Festival with his own band, with the Box of Chocolates, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, you don't want to miss that band. Look out for Reggie's band. So we're going to have him play a song from his old boss's songbook, right?
That's right.
Yeah, tell me, what is the name of that song and who was your old boss?
Well, my boss was Antoine Fats Domino. Wait, what's today? Today the 25th, right? Tomorrow is Fats's birthday. Yeah, well, I just thought of, yeah, tomorrow, because last year this time I played a special Fats Domino tribute birthday party at Snug Harbor in New Orleans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This year, tomorrow, Charmaine Neville and her band is doing the special Fats Domino. I know you do.
And that's how I first met you years ago with my old mentor, Dr. Thera Memory, who played at the Portland Blues Festival, the main stage, right before the fireworks and the national anthem every year for a few years in a row. We'd bring special guests. And one year, we had Mr. Houston and the wonderful, charming Charmaine Neville come up from New Orleans to play with us.
And you came to my house
That's right.
and hung out in the backyard.
That was a good time, yeah.
And had Charmaine Neville teaching him how to do the second line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He teaches everyone how to do that.
Yeah, that was the most adorable kind of time. Anyway, we're going to do this song about walking.
That's it. That's right, that's right.
I'm walking, yes indeed I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping that you come back to me. And I'm lonely as I could be, and I'm waiting for your company, and I'm hoping that you come back to me. I say, what you gonna do when you wear red dye? And you gonna run away and hide, and I'm gonna run right by your side. For you, pretty baby, I even die. 'Cause I'm walking, yes indeed, and I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping that you come back to me. Yes, indeed, and I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping that you come back to me.
I'm hoping that you come back.
And I'm lonely, and I can be, and I'm waiting for your company, and I'm hoping that you come back to me. I say, what you gonna do when you ever try? You gonna run away and hide, and I'm gonna run right by your side. For you, pretty baby, I even die, 'cause I'm walking. Yes, indeed, and I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping that you come back to me. I'm walking, yes indeed, and I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping that you come back to me. And I'm lonely, and I could be and waiting for your company. I'm hoping that you come back to me. I say, what you gonna do when you run by? You gonna run away and hide. And what you gonna do when I say goodbye? You gonna hang your head and cry. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, and I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping that you come back to me, that you come back to me, that you come back to me.
Reggie Houston! Can we get a little bit more piano on the monitor? Just a hair. Thank you so much. Well, that's a good song. That's a really good song. They don't make them like they used to, right? Wow. Do we have an extra set list? I didn't have that. Thanks. All right. Well, I guess we'll take it back down again. Just a hair. Just a hair. Here's another song about gratitude. This is a song that I wrote that is not on this record, but it is on the next record that's coming out. If you want to find out about that, we have a mailing list. You can sign up at the front there. There's discounts to shows. You can see what TV shows we're on and so forth. Actually, I might as well mention that now. The TV show that I'm on that's airing right now is American Idol. That's right. So the folks on the East Coast have already seen it, and I've already gotten messages. You sound great. It worked. It was awesome. Great. And I'm like, cool. I didn't watch it yet, but that's the way time works, I guess. So anyway, this is a song about gratitude I wrote during the pandemic when we were all feeling the feels. Make a little noise if you were feeling something during the pandemic, right? Yeah. It was. We all went through a lot of time. So I wrote this song. I was like, if I can teach kids how to get through this stuff, it might also help some adults, right? What do you do when you're feeling sad? What do you do when you're feeling mad? If there's something you just can't bear, it's probably because you care a whole lot. Why do we feel this way, we say? Why can't we just have fun today? If right now you aren't feeling strong, remember it is never wrong to feel that way. And if you're feeling feeling down, my friend, it's always good to know broken hearts will always mend, and now's the time to grow. For sometimes feelings take time to feel, sometimes bruises take time to heal. Just give them time and you will find that you've grown stronger in heart and mind. Let's hear you, Harrison. It's always good to know broken hearts will always mend, and now's the time to grow. 'Cause sometimes feelings take time to feel, sometimes bruises take time to heal. Give them time and you will find that you've grown stronger in heart and mind. Beautiful. Harrison Richter on the keys. Delightful. Well, another original of mine. This is a very different character. And this song I will issue a disclaimer for. It is about no one in this room. Let's groove a bit. That's right. Shook Black on the drums, everybody. I saw you while I was walking down the street. There was something about you that wasn't quite discreet. I smelled you before I knew your name, and I knew my nose would never ever be the same. You stink so bad, I didn't know what to do. If I had to choose you or a smelly shoe, well, I'd choose the smelly shoe. You wear perfume that smells of rotting muck, made from flowers grown in a garbage truck. Can we hear some stinky trumpet, Sam? So bad, I'm concerned for you, truth be told. You might want to get inspected just in case you are infected with a case of toxic mold. Ooh. Now I'm glad that I'm much further down the blocks. because I'm sorry to say that you have offended my socks. And you stink. Oh, you smell so bad. Have you even heard of soap? Do you even know how to spell it? It's S-O-A-P-U. You really need to see a doctor. This is a problem. Sam and Reggie on those stinky horns. I'm sure they clean them occasionally, though. He's an honest man, too. That's what we're looking for. Oh, my. Well, you having a good time so far tonight? I'm sorry, Portland. That sounded like Vancouver on a Monday. I said, you all having a good time tonight? That's a little better, because we're not the red lukewarms, okay? We're here to cook with you all. So you got to be ready for that. You all ready to cook with some nice blues? Everything comes from the blues. Everything. Everything is the blues in some way or another. And this song is a song that, again, is on that record you could check out, which I did in New York City 2 years ago in Brooklyn. I got to have the honor of playing with 2 Grammy Award-winning artists, including saxophonist Tivon Pennicott, who plays with Gregory Porter, and also the wonderful Catherine Russell, who's one of the backup singers for Steely Dan and has been for decades. They really can play. You can check it out. It's on Bandcamp. It'll be on the other streaming later. I should also mention, this entire record was done on pre-1926 recording equipment. We did not use electricity. Power could have gone out, we would have been fine. So it sounds quite unusual. I encourage you to check it out. This is G Baby, Ain't I Good to You? Want to do some nice shuffly drum intro for us? Double shuffle. Makes me treat you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? There's nothing in this world too good for girls so good and true. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? I bought you a fur coat for Christmas and a diamond ring, a big old Cadillac car and everything. Love makes me treat you the way I do. Baby, ain't I good to you? Come on, Harrison Richter on the keys. Yeah. makes me treat you the way I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? There's nothing in this world too good for girls so true. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? I bought you a fur coat for Christmas and a diamond ring, a big old Cadillac car, and everything. Love makes me treat you the way I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Ain't I good to you, my love? Thank you. We all feel the blues sometimes. You just gotta sing about it. Doesn't make it go away, but it makes it feel better. That's right. Oh, we're gonna move right along. Wanna hear another funny song? I do. Oh, maybe not. Maybe you don't have senses of humor. It's okay. What's a song about y'all? Did you know that? The last one was definitely not a song about you. Maybe some of you. I haven't gotten that close to you yet. But this song is another one I wrote during the pandemic. I was studying the great Tom Lehrer, a wonderful satirist who was both a math professor at Harvard and a well-known cabaret-style satire song and piano man. Simultaneously, he's about 93 years old. And I was reading about him during the pandemic, and I was seeing some of his later interviews when he got more cynical, and he said, satire is dead. Things are just too dark, you can't satirize them anymore. And I said, no, that's terrible. I guess you've gone from being my hero to me having to prove you wrong. So I was quarantining on the East Coast, far from my childhood home of Oregon, during the pandemic. Had just graduated into unemployment. Yay. And, of course, the wildfires were truly horrific out here. It's all the darkness I could think of, suffering and darkness everywhere. So I thought, this is my next comedy song. If I can satirize this, satire is not dead, right, folks? Okay. Back home in Oregon, I hear we're at war again. No, not with those right-wing conservatives, nor Monsanto's frightening preservatives. The situation's not that dire. No, we're just on fire. Everybody loves a fire in their fireplace, hear it roar. But this is not that kind of fire, it's a wee bit more. My state's the best in the West, and it's sure to amaze. But you can't get a rest when it's all ablaze. Though commonly known as a blue state, it seems that now we are red. I suggest you go to a new state before you end up out of business. When you're driving through the lush forest greenery, you might have to rush through the scenery, or a flaming tree might crush your machinery and maim, 'cause Oregon's aflame. I spend my holidays there, and my heart will never roam. Though I was raised there, and so was my home. Now it is the beautiful state of the beaver. I'm sorry to say that you might have to leave her. Now we have got good marijuana for you to have a toke. But you'd better be sure you wanna when your lungs are already filled with smoke. You better bike out to the coast so you don't turn into a roast or end up like your gluten-free toast. I know it's lame, but Oregon's flame. Chestnuts roasting in a forest fire. hot sparks shooting up your nose. Go on a jog, it's serene, and all the views are free. But the smog is obscene, not to mention the debris. See, it's pretty bad in the Willamette Valley, but just be glad we're not as dry as Cali. Smokey says only you can prevent them, but he didn't know how to circumvent them. Now we all must lament him. Poor Smokey. For a blaze like this he just couldn't bear. Ooh. Though Mother Nature says what's fair is fair, and the only thing that's not burnt is your hair. Oh, what a shame that Oregon's aflame. So I tell you, is satire dead, folks? Not while I'm living. Well, that sure is a good time. Well, I think we should pick it up again. I think we'll bring the horns back in. You like the Red Hot's horns, don't you? That's right. We're going to do a wonderful song from a wonderful movie that many of you might be familiar with. Anyone ever seen The Jungle Book? Nice. I like you. This song is from that. If you want to see what I do with this song, you can check me out online. Just look up Colescott Rubin, Instagram and TikTok, and you can see the video there that helped me get scouted for American Idol, which is me standing on a double bass, playing it with my foot while playing another double bass and singing this song. Yes, you have to go see it for yourself. So they called me up and they wanted me to audition for American Idol, and I said, yes, absolutely. And I got to go to Nashville in November, and we taped it. And they said, oh, it's coming out last week. And I said, great. Scheduled a watch party and everything. And then they said, actually, it's tonight. And I said, okay, well, I have a show then. Okay, let's put up a projector. So on the set break, right after this song, we're going to thank the wonderful, hardworking staff of Artichoke Music as they set up a projector right here so you all can watch with me for the first time. I have not seen it. How I did performing for Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan. I will give you a hint, there is unicycling involved. So stick around. Without further ado, some more gibberish we call music. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. You can clap, it's all right. I mean the bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. Oh yeah, the bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. And when you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. Sometimes we eat ants to be resourceful. Don't bash it till you try it. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. Why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. When you pick a pawpaw and a prickly pear, and you prick a raw paw, well, next time beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big paw. Sam, have I given you a clue? I think he knows what he's talking about. I don't know about now, though. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Just relax in my backyard. If you act like that bee acts, you're working too hard. Don't spend your time looking around for something you want that can't be found. When you find out you can live your life and go along not thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Oh yeah, the bare necessities of life will come to you. Oh me, the bare necessities of life will come to you. Yeah. Now I feel rather sheepish because, not because of any of that, of course, but because I realized, right as I was setting up with these wonderful musicians, that they actually aired the episode at 8 p.m. here, same time as the East Coast, contrary to how time works usually. So we actually have a little bit more time, and then we'll take a shorter second set. Is that okay, so y'all can watch this? We want you to see it. Yeah? Okay. So we're gonna keep going a little bit more. I know that seemed like a finale. It's just gonna go up. Okay. And then come down again. Keep going up, and up and down. Let's do song number 2. I would like you all to sing along with me. Are you okay with that? Yeah. Okay. I think you all have beautiful voices. So I'd like you to join me on this next one, which is the most famous hit by another one of my namesakes, who is Nat King Cole. That's right. My mom used to play his records for me every night when I was a baby in the crib. And when I first heard his music as a teenager again, after all those years, I just burst into tears. I asked my mom, why does this music move me so much more than others? She said, well, not only are you named after him in part, but you also listened to this before you even knew what listening was. So, hope you enjoy singing along with this one. L is for the way you look at me. I can't hear you, folks. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Tell me about love, Reggie. Know how to snap? Know how to whistle? You know what a tongue whistle? I have one more. This is called the nose flute. Is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. I can't still hear you. some love for all of you. Put your hands in the air. You want to share some love with your friends. All right. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love all of you. Thank you. It's always a time for gratitude. You see why I'm saying Thanksgiving 365 days a year? Yes? Can I get an amen to that? Amen. Thank you. That is the first and maybe last Jewish amen you'll get tonight. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. That's from my dad there. That's good. We think we got some more music. We got some more music. Oh boy, do we got music. All right, how about another funny one? I like funny things. All right, so is this going to be the song? What do you want to hear first? The one about my girlfriend or about my brother? Make some noise if you want to hear the one about my girlfriend first. Make some noise if you want to hear the one about my brother. Okay, see, that's even better because he's not here right now, so you can laugh all you want. He'll watch it later. All right. This is also on the new record, and it's also on the old record. There are two records out. We have the modern one and then the 1920s one. They both sound great, very different. Check them out. We all have hobbies. They're a grand old time. Going to shows at Artichoke Music is one of mine. But my brother has a hobby he takes to extremes. An all-consuming passion that's the subject of his dreams. My brother's got a thing for redheads. His track record strong, I declare. Oh, that thing makes him sing for those redheads and their bright, warm-colored hair. He might try to connect and bond with a brunette or blonde, but I'm afraid that wouldn't do. No, no. For when he admits his preference and provides lists of reference, they all run away, wouldn't you? Oh, my brother's got a thing for redheads. That's impossible to deny. Oh, that thing makes him sing for those redheads. Figaro, Figaro. And the special love magic they supply. 'Cause when he goes to date a ginger, he'll try to stay and linger, focused on romantic goals. Honey, I love you, please. But if they won't be his instead, he'll end up seeing red, never knowing if they have souls. So if you have red hair too, well, he might have a thing for you. My brother's got a thing for redheads, but what's a poor fella to do? He just can't get enough of those redheads. He'd give anything to have one in view. Oh, he just can't seem to stop when he sees a carrot top. It's a love affair with no escape. But there's one thing he's got to find that's burning in his mind. Does the carpet match the drapes? So if you have red hair too, well, he might have a thing for, and even spring for, a little fling, for he might have a thing for you. True story. Yeah, so I wrote that song before he even met his current partner, who's a redhead. Case in point, many data points. And then for some weird reason, after I wrote this song, my girlfriend was like, I think I'm a redhead at heart, and so now she's a redhead. I don't know. I said, brother, you got to write a song to zing me back. You know, it goes two ways. And he's like, I don't know. We'll see. I could kind of sing the same song at this point. He's working on it. He's working on it. Yeah, that's a fun time. Well, let's see. Looks like it's 8 o'clock. So what do you think? You want to start setting up the projector and watch American Idol? It's a family affair here with the Red Hots at Artichoke Music. While they're starting to set that up and spreading the word, I want you to, again, please stand up. Please stand up for me, please, please. And give a standing ovation to the hardworking staff of Artichoke Music. How often do staff get standing ovations? I think not often enough. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Messer. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Olivia. And many more I have yet to meet. Well, I think while they're getting it set up, now would be a great time to go have a drink, check it out, take your codes, scan the record, join the mailing list, all the things. Call your mother, ask her where she is. Call your father, ask him why he isn't with your mother. Just, yes, have a good time, be merry. We'll be back very soon. But also, once you see the screen moving over here, come back to your seats, because you don't want to miss all the shenanigans with Katy Perry, I'll tell you that. Oh, thank you, Jardima. You're very kind. If you like what you're hearing as well, you can donate to our cause, which is to do this professionally. We think we're doing okay at it. Yeah, that is a song about my girlfriend. So you're gonna hear it now. Oh, thank you. You just sit down. Thank you. Right there. All right. We gotta plug in real quick. All right. As I said earlier, it's about my two favorite things in the whole world. That will be my darling lady, Jamie Bachmel, right there, who's helping out with the video, and peanut butter. Okay. But there is an audience participation element that was not captured there. I would like you all to repeat after me as though you are the new marketing director for Jif or Skippy or something like that. Make me some peanut butter by the cup. I think you can do better than that, folks. Once more, make me some peanut butter by the cup. Yeah, all right, we're cooking now. All right, here we go. Of all the butters that I like best, well, I like to turn my bass on first. Get the sound? I'm seeing a little light on. Yeah. Oh, it was the wrong pickup. I'm sorry. I'm too fancy for my own good. Hey, okay. As I was saying, of all the butters that I like best, well, peanut is the nuttiest. I also love my lady fine, 'cause she almost makes me lose my mind. Just like my favorite snack delight, she's smooth and creamy and treats me right. There's one lady I'm thinking of, it's my peanut butter baby that I love. Just like peanut butter roasted lightly, she's the gal I like to see nightly. Like the food of which I sing, well, she goes well with everything. She's so special now, don't you see? 'Cause peanuts don't just grow on trees. There's one lady I'm thinking of, it's my peanut butter baby that I love. Now you may think that I'm in a rut when I start talking about my peanut butter favorite nut of all is me. Watch out now. Cashew butter, almond butter, hazelnuts are roasted, walnut butter, cocoa butter, chestnuts are toasted. Never mind those nuts, just give them up and make me some peanut butter by the cup. Cocoa butter, chestnuts are toasted. Never mind those nuts, just give them up. And make me some peanut butter by the cup. Just like peanut butter roasted lightly. She's the gal I like to see nightly. Like the food of which I sing. Well, she goes well with everything. She's so special now, don't you see? 'Cause peanuts don't just grow on trees. There's one lady I'm thinking of. It's my peanut butter baby that I love. Now you may think that I'm in a rut when I start talking about my peanut. Don't even get me started on jelly. But a favorite nut of all, I said a favorite nut of all, a favorite nut of all is me. Now you get the full version. And once again, that's on the record that you can scan, check out on Bandcamp. You hear that? But old-timey 1920s style, and you can just picture Mickey Mouse going, like that kind of vibe. It's great. It's a really good time. So check that out. Well, I really like that. That was so special, getting to watch it over there at Nashville and now to play it for you all. That's beautiful. I'd like to feature the horns once again. This is going to be an instrumental number. I'll play some tuba for you. This is one of the oldest blueses in history. This is St. Louis Blues. That's why I have all of you here. Would have been here all night if it weren't for your kind people and your lovely working eyes. Well, that was pretty good. What do you say about the Red Hot's horns and St. Louis Blues and the piano stylings of Harrison Richter? I want to give a special shout out to Harrison because it's a crazy time. We got COVID, we got very busy musicians, we got just stuff happening, right? Stuff happens. So this morning while I was in the gym, I got a message saying that the pianist I had confirmed unfortunately woke up with an arm injury that rendered him unable to play without pain. And he found this guy who got ready and showed up in this awesome suit and learned all the music and was ready to go with about 6.5 hours notice. We did not rehearse, folks. I couldn't tell playing with this guy. Harrison Richter, everyone. That's how it goes sometimes. We appreciate you stepping in. You're the hero, man. And I'm so curious, how old are you again? 23. That's pretty cool, too. How about more music? I like that stuff. Yeah. All right, it's been pretty up for a while. Let's take it down just a notch, and we'll play a song from the songbook of my favorite band of all time and the inspiration to the Rubin brothers. We have 4 brothers. You heard about the Redheads one. That guy's named AJ. He's about to graduate Berklee College of Music this May. That's right, very excited for him. He's there studying on a full scholarship over in Boston, Massachusetts. Wonderful trumpet player, as you saw, and unicyclist. He was my unicycle teacher. And we have 2 younger brothers beyond that, Avi and Charlie, and they're over in Scotland right now, or somewhere else. Is that where they are? Okay, they're in Scotland. They're in a town of 9 people in northern Scotland. It got destroyed, and then the town council came back together, which was the entire population of the town, and they said, we're going to build the town again, and it got reconstituted, just like, orange juice or something. So, yeah, they're having a great time over there. Anyways, there are 4 Rubin brothers. You can check them out as well. All of us, look up Rubin brothers. You see all 4 of us actually juggle and unicycle and play instruments. So you saw this TV show. Our next TV show that's cooking on the back burner right now is America's Got Talent. We're working on the 4 Rubin brothers all playing instruments while unicycling, the Unicycling Jazz Band Act. And you can see our rehearsal online. So just go check it out. If you like it, let them know at America's Got Talent. Yeah, you get some more Portland talent or something in there. We like to show out for Portland. Don't you all? Yeah, that's right. It's a good town. We're in a rough patch right now, but we always bounce back. So here's a song. It was very circuitous. The Mills brothers were a wonderful, also 4 brothers, and the eldest of which was also their band leader and bass singer, John Mills. And so they sang this song. It's a lovely song. I'll do the first chorus, just me. Take care of your cares for you. I'll be there when you're feeling blue. Let me be your one ray of sunshine. Maybe you'll remember somewhere, sometime. I'll not scold you for your mistakes. I'll just hold you while your poor heart aches. So keep me in your thoughts, in all your dreams, in all your prayers, and I'll take care of your cares. I'll take care of your cares for you. I'll be there when you're feeling blue. Let me be your one ray of sunshine. And maybe you'll remember somewhere, sometime, I'll not scold you for your mistakes. I'll just hold you while your poor heart aches. So keep me in your thoughts, in all your dreams, in all your prayers, and I'll take care of your cares. Come on, man. That was Reggie Houston, everybody. Take care of your cares for you. I'll be there when you're feeling blue. Let me be your one ray of sunshine, and maybe you'll remember somewhere, sometime, I'll not scold you for your mistake. I'll just hold you while your heart aches. So keep me in your thoughts, in all your dreams, in all your prayers, and I'll take care of your cares. Oh, I'll take care of your cares. That's right. Beautiful. They've never heard that song ever before in their life, right? No. We didn't even rehearse that, and I didn't give them any sheet music either. They have never heard that song before in their life. You can clap for them again. I think. All right, I think we can pick it up again. Y'all ready to pick it up again? All right, here's another song. We did Louis Armstrong, right? Here's another Louis, very, very famous Louis, very important for the history of all kinds of music. This is a song from the Louis Prima songbook, who was a New Orleanian and an Italian jazz musician. So he has a lot of soul and a lot of good food in his culture. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. This is a song that's wishing well of a loved one. I hope you enjoy. Buonasera. Get some fancy piano. We got some fancy piano with me on this. Let's hear some fancy high notes. I know you got them up there. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Buonasera, signorina. Buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper Buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, Signorina, we'll go walking as the mountains and the sun come into sight. By the little jewelry shop, we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Oh, buonasera, Signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, Signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, Signorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, Signorina, we'll go walking, yeah, as the mountains and the sun come into sight. And by the little jewelry shop, we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Oh, buonasera, Signorina, kiss me goodnight. Signorina, buonasera. It's time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning we'll go walking as the mountains and the sun come into sight. And by the little jewelry stop, we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, Signorina, kiss me goodnight. saxophone. Now, Sarah, senorita, kiss me goodnight. We love a Louis Prima hero. You like Louis Prima too, huh? And, of course, the classic saxophone sound of Sam Butera, played by Reggie Houston. It wouldn't be rock and roll without that sound, right? And you know what I learned is funny? Is, you know, you think about like 1920s, the clarinet comes to mind, that classic New Orleans sound. 1930s and 40s, you think about the big band sound, the alto sax was king. And I was like, what? And then at the 50s, we had this jump swing sound. The tenor sax was all the solos. Then you go to the 60s, you think about like Diana Ross and the Supremes, and like Heat Wave and stuff like that, Martha and the Vandellas, and it's always the bari sax. And I'm wondering like, why in the 70s with the disco we didn't have bass saxophone solos. Because that's the direction we're going just over time, you know? But I found out that actually, correct me if I'm wrong here, but though it's that the tenor saxophones were the cheapest.
What? Really? No, the alto is cheapest.
Yeah, well, maybe now. I heard from a friend that everyone wanted the alto because that was the sound of the big band kings in the 30s and 40s. And so the tenors were a little less expensive. So all the low-budget rock and roll bands of the 50s, they just got a tenor because that's what they can afford. I hear you. I hear you.
But I was there.
Touché!
That's something you heard. But I was there.
I might as well not say anything else the whole night. Give it up for Reggie Houston. Well, thank you for setting me straight, brother. Anytime I make a fool of myself, you can please correct me. Please. Well, I think we got time for just a couple more. Y'all ready for just a couple more songs? Yeah. I appreciate y'all sticking around. Thank you for being here. You're the diehards. You win the gold medal of local music appreciation.
Small but intelligent audience.
Yes, small but intelligent. That's right. Well, yeah, I think we got two more songs left. I think that'll be good. Be nice and good. All right. Well, we'll bring it down just a hair before we bring it back up again. Here's another song I wrote. This will be the last original I'm doing for the evening. And this is a lovely song that I wrote about all of you. Because again, I was thinking about the theme of gratitude in our life and how we can translate that to music, all art forms really, and each and every day. And besides friendship, brotherhood, camaraderie, partnership with people you love, all the generations that exist in our life, ultimately, they all fall into the same category of the people who are your people, right? You feel at home, you feel safe, you feel protected and nurtured when your people are around. And we can never stop giving gratitude to them. Isn't that right, folks? Because we would not be who we are without them. Like my dad over here, who played guitar for me when I was 4 years old. That's right. He played the Itsy Bitsy Spider and Somewhere Over the Rainbow on guitar. And even though my mom had been taking me to music festivals before that, it was him playing guitar like this close to me. And I just thought, he's a wizard. How do I do that? And so my path was born. So share the love you have for what you do love with whom you love. The traveler's spirit may never be quelled as long as they may roam the earth. There is one thing I have learned and held close to my heart for what it's worth. Now I might go explore some castles in Spain and thoroughly enjoy my youth. Or I might want to see the rainforest rain, but eventually I'd learn this truth. No matter how it feels to be seeing the world and completely free, wherever I am, no matter how far, well, I'll always be home where my people are. Now if you get caught up in all that glitters, you might have to reconsider. If you seek fortune or fame, well, those imposters will treat you the same. And you'll remember I told you someday when loneliness finally comes your way. Wherever I am, no matter how far, well, I'll always be home where my people are. Blah, 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 blah. Now, if you get caught up in all that glitters, you might have to reconsider. If you're tempted by fortune or fame, well, those imposters will treat you the same. And you'll remember I told you someday when loneliness finally comes your way. Wherever I am, no matter how far, well, I'll always be home when my people are. Wherever I am, no matter how far, well, I'll always be home where my people are. I'd like you to say it with me. I'll always be home where my people are. Yes, I'll always be home where my people are. And that is each and every one of you. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you being here. Please, once again, give yourselves a round of applause. Give the hardworking staff of Artichoke Music a round of applause. And give a roaring round of applause to the Red Hots. Harrison Richter on the piano. Shook Black on the drums. Sam DeShane on the trumpet. And special guest Reggie Houston on the saxophone and vocals. Wow, what a pleasure to be here. I have great news. This show sold out 2 weeks ago. Maybe you figured that out already. And Shelley said, hey, how about you do a show next week for all the people who couldn't make it tonight? And I said, sure. When? 1 week from tonight. Okay, same time? Yeah, all right. So that happened right before we went on stage. So I'm playing here same time next week, folks. That's right. And for next week's show, I will play some never-before-heard original music. If you like some of the songs I wrote for you tonight, there's going to be some new ones, some funny ones, some sweet ones, all that jazz. And we're going to clear some more of the chairs so y'all can get your dancing shoes on. What do you think of that? In fact, okay, yeah, I'll call you for the disco gig, man. I'm into that. In fact, you know, if you want to, could we have a little bit of space? If you want to get up with me right now, come on. We can do a little bit of dancing for our last song together for the evening. What do you say to that? All right, now what do your feet say? You got tired feet. That's okay. That's okay. We'll work with that. All right, this is also a sing-along. So you're all my singing, my backup vocalists, and you're my backup dancers. All right. This is going to be a good one, folks. I think I got to get ready to dance, too. There we go. are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. What did I cry? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Red Hot horns, come on. the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. When the saints go marching in, I will want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. My name is Colescott, and these are my red hot. Shook Black on the drums. Stand up, man. Come on, come on here. Harrison Richter on the piano, who stepped in 9 hours ago. Sam Deshane on the trumpet. Portland native, that's right. And Reggie Houston on the saxophone and vocals. Once again, we're so grateful to all of you for being here. You've been truly incredible. We'll see you next week, same time, same place, but dancing, yeah? Get out your dancing shoes, bring in all your friends. It's gonna be fun. Isn't that right, Shelly? Yep. Can they find out about it on the website tomorrow?
Probably by noon.
Probably by noon. All right, noon tomorrow. Noon tomorrow. Thank you so much. We really appreciate all your support. Again, check out the records, check it out online, see all the circus stuff, all this on unicycles, etc. There's a lot of fun. We hope that we can continue to be friends with you all. Thank you for being our friends tonight. That's right. Remember, each moment comes but once, folks, so do all the good you can to each and every fellow human being, all right? If you take away one thing from this evening, please take away that. Be a good human, okay? We'll see you next week, folks. Thank you so much. All right, cue the house music.